Head for the hills, living well for less.
Barbara! Barbara! Come back to me!
So here we are, we're all pitched up here at Loch Long today. Loch Long by Aricor, quite a few miles out of Aricor. I walked out to the Boffey last night, but there was a group of people, there was like 4 tents pitched up there, and I assumed the Boffey was probably full as well, so I walked all the way back to this spot. I got pitched up by 10 o'clock at night, and I was going to make my way to Abyssinia Boffey today, but because of the rain, I'm not going anywhere. I've decided I'm just going to stay here for the day and be wet and miserable in my tent. Can't get a fire, can't do nothing, just stuck here in the rain. Yeah, so that's not so good. So I don't know what I'm going to do today. I might have some breakfast now, might have a quick coffee. I was going to have coffee at the Boffey today, but like I say, because of the rain, I don't think I'm going to go anywhere. I hate rain, basically. That's the way I came down there, a little path there from the track up there. Let me take a wee walk up, show you what's up here. Something to do, isn't it? We'll go a wee walk in the rain, show you what's up here. This is what's up here. There's another couple of camping spots here. Quite handy to know if you're up this area. The camping area here, quite flat. You've not got much of a view of the loch because of this bracken. But obviously if that bracken's not there, then this is quite a good wee spot. You could just pitch a tent here and you've got a nice wee view of the loch. And then there's another spot over here. Probably not the best, but it's not the worst either. So it's a little spot in here by the river. Spotted this on the way through yesterday. I suppose you could put your tent here. Yeah, that's alright. Have your tent here. Got a bit of shelter under the trees. And you could sit here by the river. And when it's dry, you could get a fire going over here or somewhere and just chill out here for a while. I would get rid of this lino though, that's not good. I thought to myself yesterday when I passed through, if I was going to camp here, I was going to chuck that lino out of the way, I was going to put it over there, and also this grid thing, I would chuck that over there as well. There's an old structure here, so throw them in there and make this a nice wee area for camping and chilling out in. I'm a bit disappointed now actually I never pitched here. I suppose so the noise of the river might have got on my nerves a wee bit when I'm trying to sleep. Nice and settled in here, I should have came here. But last night, like I say, it was like, I walked all the way out to the Boffey, I walked all the way back here after that. So the time I did all that, it was like 10 o'clock, there wasn't time to like think about it, just had to pitch up. The place I've got is alright, it's just that there's no shelter, so it's just a bit exposed to the elements, you know. But it is nice here, a nice summer's day, this would be perfect, all around here. Obviously you don't want to come in big groups or anything like that, spoils it for other people, just 1 or 2 at a time, you know, come in here and enjoying the great outdoors by Loch Long. There's some other spots along the loch as well. Personally I think the best spot is probably at the Boffey, but it's miles away. It's an 8-mile walk from the train station and I think a 6-mile walk from Aricor. So that's the best place to camp I think at the Boffey, but there is another good spot in the trees in the forest one of the permit areas, Loch Long and the Trossachs permit areas. It didn't used to be, it used to be free camping. It's just up there in the woods over there, further down past Ardgarten. So I would recommend that, it's one of the good spots in the woods. Oh, a shout out to Baz. You remember this tent from earlier in the year on the West Highland Way? Well, this is the tent I got for free from a guy called Baz. Baz and Hev, I think it was. So I appreciate that, Baz. Thanks for the tent again. I still haven't worked out what to do with the end poles. There's 2 poles. I'm supposed to put them through here somehow. I can't work it out, so I've not put them in. Maybe somebody can tell me how to do that. Honestly, I just can't work it out. This is the pole here. That's it. We've got two of these poles here, one for each side. And I honestly can't, by the life of me, work out how you're supposed to. I mean, look, like, you can see that there's a hole there, but that doesn't attach to anything, so I don't understand. You see, I can't work that out. And if you put it the other way around, so it's underneath, then it's too high up, because then the guy line doesn't reach the ground, because this is way up here. See, so I really don't understand. A bit of a stupid design if you ask me, Vango, but I still appreciate it, don't get me wrong, but I just need to work out what to do with that. Someone's left our tent pegs here. No luck, no luck, mate. Hope he wasn't able to pitch up somewhere else, and that would suck. And then he got to his spot and he was like, "Oh shit, my pegs!" Oh well, mate. Sorry, lost them. So yeah, it's good here. It's not raining. Perfect. Someone's had a bit of a fire here. They've tried to burn all these logs. Probably a group of Neds by the looks of it. It's usually Neds that try to burn sticks that size, so I hope they had a good night, as long as they weren't you know, like annoying anybody or that with their loud music and stuff. Ah yeah, that's they had a jolly good time here. And yeah, go back to the tent now, make a coffee I think, wait for a coffee. No coffee in the coffee today, unfortunately. Oh, it's good to be out of that miserable weather for now. Time to make breakfast. I'll just squeeze this in to get a couple of cupfuls of water, so good take a wee bit of time. Thanks Jane for the water filter. Jane sent me the water filter earlier in the year. I've been using it ever since. It's been very useful. Well, that's only 1 cup. Throw that in there. Squeeze out some more, just get to fill this again. Put a wee bit more water in there. And obviously you don't have to do this if you're boiling it, because I'm going to boil it. But I do like to just you know, get the water as clean as I can. Make sure there's no bits left in it or insects or anything like that. So it's the best way. Just filter it anyway before you boil it. And if you just boil it, obviously you're killing anything in the water anyway. But I just thought I'd mention that in case somebody comments and says, "Oh, you didn't need to filter it if you're boiling it." So it saves you the time of telling me this. I'm just telling you that now, you know. You want your water clean. You don't want to get poisoned and have diarrhea the next morning. So always good to keep your water clean and tidy. There we go, that should be enough. No, I didn't really want to close the door, but I'm going to have to because it's too windy now and it's blowing in the rain. So I'm going to close the door here while I make my coffee. This is the view, just so you know, this is the view from the tent here. It's a nice view, it's just a bit crappy that we've got such miserable weather. So there you go. Loch Long. It's a lovely, lovely place. I think it would be nice, really good here on a nice dry day. That was the intention. I was going to have a wee fire here, but it doesn't always work out the way you plan. Anyway, that's that, and now I am going to close this door. There we go, that's more like it. Dry now. Oh, you always end up with, doesn't matter how careful you are, you always end up with pieces of grass or insects or midges, or there's always something in your water and you can't get it out. Started off nice and clean. Anyway, not too bad. So get that water heated up. Right, so here's something that you won't have seen me use before. This is the first time I've used this. It's the first time I've brought it out with me. It's not that light to carry, it's not very lightweight to be honest. But if you're just going away for 2 days camping, then it's pretty useful. It's a coffee, a cafetiere, but it's a special type of cafetiere because it's made of plastic, so you can't break it very easily. The second one, the second difference here is that compared to a normal cafetiere, it's got this bit here. It basically squeezes all the water through up the sides, and you get a better, a more full-bodied coffee apparently. So I'll put that with me anyway. Now I'm just going to fill that up. The fill line is there, and I can't see it a bit there, never mind. I've got this coffee here. I recommend this coffee. Very good coffee. I've got John to thank for that. John does a bit of roasting, he roasts coffee, and he watched some of my videos, he was quite impressed. So he gave me this coffee to try out, and I'll tell you, it's really, really good coffee. I do recommend it. There's a website online if you want to have a look at it. I'll put it on the video description on the bottom of the screen there for you. A wee link to the website. So it's Roaring Stag coffee. They do a lot of different flavours, and it's roasted in the Cairngorms, which is quite unusual. That's the website there in the back. Roaring Stag coffee. It's pretty decent, so I'm going to have that now. A bit of a change from my 3-in-1. That's the water boiled now. So turn it off. John there was so impressed with my YouTube videos that he gave me this coffee for free, and he also threw in this cafetiere as well. It's called the Oomph. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called the Oomph because you get an oomph in your coffee, I guess. So yeah, he gave me that, no charge, because he was so impressed with my YouTube channel. He says I've got a lot of talent. I don't know where he got that from, but each to their own. Yeah. Oh. So I think John was sick and tired of me seeing me complaining about my 3-in-1 sachets that I usually have, so he didn't want to see me suffer anymore basically. That's why he supplied this. But I'll be taking this whenever I go like camping, 2 days camping or whatever. But I've been backpacking for a week. I'll not be carrying this because it is kind of heavy. It's not that heavy, but it's heavy if you're like backpacking for a few days, so I'll not be doing that. But it's a fantastic thing though if you're just camping, or if you're sitting at home as well, you know. Very useful, especially when you combine it with that excellent Roaring Stag coffee, you know. I do recommend that. Anyway, so I had to put it in there obviously, it's still. So you just basically you leave it, you put it in there, and you push this thing down like a cafetiere. You oomph it down if you can, if you're strong enough. I'm not strong enough. Oh, goodness sake, not going anywhere. Oomph! 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 Ooh! Ah! Ooh! Oomph! Oomph! There we go, that's it. Oomph! There we go. That's what you do. That's just a wee bit harder to push down than a normal cafetiere. There's the lid there, it's a lid there, so throw the lid on. You can take it with you if you want, wherever you go. The only thing is you have to keep it upright. It stays warm for quite a wee while as well, so take it to your work, take it wherever you want, but you've got to keep it upright. I don't think it's leak proof, because I put water in it yesterday, and when I got my tent pitched up, the water was gone, so obviously it's the water leaks if you're not keeping it upright. The rain stopped, calmed down a bit now, again, for now, so. Ooh. I do hate rain though, I really hate rain. Back on, didn't think it would stay off long, but well, keep it open for now anyway, see how it goes. Probably not very well, walking away. No, it's not going to work. Oh no, the rain's coming in. No, it's no good. The rain's coming right in the door. Nah, I'm afraid there's too much rain coming in. Ah, in my eye now. I'll have to close it again, I'm afraid. I don't like to do that, it's like being shut in. I might as well just stay at home. Well, luckily I managed to remember to bring some sugar. Oh, this is what you want on a Friday afternoon, stuck in a wet tent in the middle of nowhere. You want a coffee, a nice sugary coffee. I have to thank Joerg, I think that's how you pronounce it. Joerg and Hig, or Higgy. I think it's pronounced Joerg and Hig. I have to thank Joerg and Hig for the titanium mug. They sent me that. It's also proven very useful. Nice titanium mug. Don't know why this is leaking here. Oh, it's going everywhere. There we go. So I have them to thank for that. Oh, and was it Dave? Dave provided me with the Titanium Spork a wee bit earlier in the year. So Dave, I appreciate that Spork very much. It's doing me well. And Joe and Herg, I appreciate the Titanium mug as well. I think they got that from our Amazon wish list. So that was very good. Got some of this carnation milk here, got that from Poundland, a couple of those in there. This is the life. Lovely. Oh. That's so much better than what I usually have. No more 3-in-1s for me. Well, okay, on my backpacking excursions, expeditions, I'll still be using my 3-in-1s. Oh, that's good. Much better than usual. Oh yes. I've also got some jam here. I've got some jam and scones. Got these from Poundland. Got a pack of 16 for a pound. Pretty good. I don't eat jam very often though, because apparently it's not very good for you. So I brought a couple of scones and jam for having my coffee, because I was supposed to be having coffee at the buffet. That was the plan. I was going to make a video called Coffee at the Buffet, and I was going to have my scones and my coffee, and it would have been great, you know. But unfortunately I decided to change my mind because of this rain, because I can't be bothered walking out to the buffet today. Another buffet I went to last night, well, it was full of groups of folk were around about it, so I didn't go there. I could walk to that buffet, the other buffet, but I don't know. It's a Friday, so I think there'll be loads of people there tonight, so there's no point in me going all the way to a buffet miles away, find loads of folk there again, and I have to walk all the way back. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what a wuss, why doesn't he just share with other people? Does it really matter? Well, no, but the problem is if I'm doing a video and I'm sitting there doing this in the buffet with fucking 10 people sitting there watching me, I'm going to look damn stupid, am I? Sitting talking to myself, doing a video in front of 10 people in a buffet. So that's basically one of the reasons why. Plus I don't really like sharing buffets anyway, unless it's only maybe a couple of people or a friend, you know. So that's it. Basically. Oh, lovely. These are supposed to be Tesco's finest scones. They're not very fine because they break apart. This one's already broke apart, look. And I did 2 in the microwave at home, and they broke apart. As soon as I took them out, they were falling apart everywhere. So they're not the finest at all. I don't recommend Tesco's finest range very much at all, to be honest. Nah. Bit bulky. I prefer my own scones, to be honest. They're not the worst, but but I mean, fall to pieces, just like myself. Oh. Oh, splendid. Oh, fantastic coffee. What was it called again? Oh, where's the pack? Roaring Stag. Fantastic. Oh, just like you get in the Cairngorm. That's what you want to wake up to every morning. After a nice lady, that is. I've also got some Oreos. That's in case the scones go wrong, which is actually happening. As you can see, this doesn't happen with Oreos, they don't fall to pieces like that. So I might give these to the fish in the loch, or the deer in the woods, but keep these, have some of these instead. Right, other things I wanted to talk about over a coffee. Oh, I need to thank some other people. Smidge Head, Michelle and Lee, thank you very much for that. I was using the trespass version, and the midges were actually coming in to the net with the trespass version, so I really needed a better one, and I tried this out last night. It is much better. Obviously Smidge know what they're doing, so I do appreciate that. Fantastic, much better than the other one. So Michelle and Lee also donated £5 on PayPal, so I appreciate that very much as well. And I got a couple of things with that £5 from Poundland that I needed, so that was good. And also Philip also donated £5 so I could get a pint, so I did that. So thank you, Philip O, I owe you. I don't say surnames just in case people don't like their full name being said in the video, so that's Philip O. And also Michelle mentioned she's also sent a tripod for the GoPro that was on my Amazon wish list. Unfortunately I haven't received it yet, but she says she did send it, so thank you very much, Michelle. Hopefully it will arrive at some point. I do appreciate that as well. It's very generous of you, Michelle and Lee. A few weeks left of this season. After that I probably won't be out for quite a while. I might have to go into hospital for a week. I don't want to say too much about it on YouTube. I'm hopefully going to get the Scottish National Trail finished, completed before this happens. Then I've got something to do through the winter. I can get all the videos put on. I'm not promising anything in case I don't manage it, but I am going to try. And also funding was a problem. I don't have a lot of funding, so obviously it costs money sometimes to get travel expenses for buses. Like if you go up to the Highlands, it costs you like 50 quid. Depending on where you're going, obviously 30 quid up to Inverness, and then another 20 quid up to, say, somewhere like Liverpool, 15 quid. So that's where my expenses lie, and travel costs. Also getting over to Melrose to continue the Scottish National Trail over that way is going to cost me 20 quid. But there's a guy, Moritz, I think he's from Germany. Moritz has been very generous and he's donated 50 quid to help with my travel costs to continue with the Scottish National Trail. So Moritz, I will definitely be using that money, that funding, to get back up to the Highlands in the next few weeks to try and complete the Scottish National Trail, and also that's also the Cape Wrath Trail from Morvich. But I really am going to try and do that before my season ends for the year. I was going to try and do some winter camping this year. I was really up for that. Not too much of it, but I was going to do a little of it. But the problem is, now I might, like I said, I might be in hospital, and I might be in recovery for about 7 months. Yep, I'm afraid so. So I'm not going to say too much about it because I'm not, it's quite a personal thing. But I could be in recovery for a while, and I might not be able to go out camping until the spring again, until like next year. So I might not be able to get out after September, basically. So I am going to try and do as much as I can before then. And I appreciate everybody that's been generous and given me little gifts here and there. It's really helped out. The tent as well, Baz for the tent. Anything that I've missed. I think I've remembered, well, we've got Innes as well. Innes gave me the GoPro back in earlier in the year. So Innes, you've been very generous too. And he gave me a bit of funding too, so I appreciate that very much to continue with the Scottish National Trail. Yeah, if I've missed anyone, I apologise, and I appreciate that too very much. It's excellent, and yeah, I think I've said enough for now. You'll be falling asleep with all this. So, them scones are awful, really awful. Look at that. Oy. Just a wee top up there. You get about a mug and a half out of that, which isn't very good considering the size of it. But I suppose the normal cafetiere you don't get that much either, unless it's like a huge one. This is just a standard size, so pretty good really. Appreciate that, John. Very good. especially the coffee. Oh, 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 lovely with a scone. A wee scone and jam. Oh, oh, lovely. Oh, I forgot to mention Peter. Peter, thanks for the Canon PowerShot camera. That is it there. Canon camera provided by Peter. It's not bad, it's quite a good camera, especially for pictures. It's very good for pictures. My only complaint with it is sometimes it goes out of focus quite often, and the battery doesn't seem to charge very well. You have to keep charging it again and again and again. The charger keeps going off all the time and doesn't charge the battery. Apart from that, once I've finally got the battery charged, it's a good camera. Very much appreciated there. It's still better than what I had, so don't get me wrong, Peter, I do like it. But when I've got the money, funding, I am going to get a proper video camera, camcorder with 4K on it, 4K and 1080p and all that. When I've got the funding, hopefully after my recovery, I'll probably see if I can find some work, get a new job and save up for a new camera for next year. That's the plan, if I'm still here. Well, just put some of this rubbish away now. I'll go and dump it outside somewhere by the loch. I'm only joking, I wouldn't do that. Take it home with me. Always take your rubbish home, people. Or burn it. If you've got a fire, you can burn it on your fire. I don't have a fire, unfortunately, because of this damn annoying rain, which ruins it every time, ruins it for everybody when it rains. It's never good, is it? Well, what can you do? It's better than sitting at home on the computer watching a screen, isn't it? Oh my god. Oh, it's horrible out there. Seriously. Oh. Oh, better in here anyway. Well, that's 20 to 3 now, and it's still raining. It's not letting up. It just seems to be getting heavier now, so I'm stuck here for the day. A bit miserable. This wasn't the plan. The plan was to spend 3 days out here. Last night I was actually going to walk down to Glen Loyne over near Inveruglas. So I was going to camp there last night. The plan was to have a little fire going in Glen Loyne, camp by the river. But it was miserable and raining, so I thought, okay, I'm going to walk to the Bothy on Loch Long instead. At least if I go to the Bothy on Loch Long, then I can get some shelter. I'd rather camp outside, but I mean obviously this weather, then so I thought, yeah, I'll get to the Bothy, I'll get some shelter. So I walked all the way up Loch Long to the Bothy. Finally got there about 8:30, and there was groups of people there. There was like 3 or 4 tents pitched up, and I guess there would have been people using the Bothy too, so I thought, oh, I'm not going to bother with that. So I walked all the way back to this spot here. It's a good wee spot when it's not raining. So yeah, and the plan today was actually to walk up to that Bothy up Loch Long, do a wee video, coffee at the Bothy, and stay camp outside on Loch Long. That was tonight's plan, so basically I'm having 2 nights here now on Loch Long, which is alright. It's a nice place. Loch Long is a pity you can't see a awful lot, but to be honest, your view's spoiled down there, and you've got a big oil refinery over there, so you don't really want to see that anyway, do you really? Well, I don't know if I mentioned before, my uncle as well, my Uncle Mark, he's got a wee cottage on Loch Long, further up, right up the top end of the loch. I made a little video there last year with Mr Globetrotter, and we were camping at my uncle's last April or May, I think it was. So I'll show you a wee clip from last year when we were camping up at Uncle Mark's. I'll just play that for you now. Whoa! Whoa! Uncle Mark! Uncle Mark! You here? No, it's just the bedroom. I thought Uncle Mark was going to be in, maybe he's out working, maybe cutting some wood. I don't know. Aye, so this is Uncle Mark's wee cottage. Have I brought you here before? Oh, you not come here last year with me?
Yeah.
Aye. Uncle Mark got the fire going last time. He's left us some logs, good on him. That's Uncle Mark for you, generous bloke, so he is. Mr Globetrotter is Uncle. Have you seen Uncle Mark come in? Have you seen him come in? Yeah? Did you already? No. Alright, I'll go and have a look, see if he's in the other room. I don't know. They said he'd be here. Oh. Uncle Mark. Mark! Nah, he's still not here. Oh well, I hope he's okay, because he said he was going to be in tonight. Maybe he wouldn't get eaten by a bear or something. He definitely said, did you not hear him on the phone when I spoke to him on the phone?
No, I didn't.
I thought you were there. You said he was going to be in about, what, 9 or something?
Yeah, no, I didn't hear him.
Whatever. Oh well, maybe I won't see him this time. He does sometimes do this, so he's got a wee, he's got a girl on the go that he keeps on the hill.
Mm.
Well, I mean, he visits her, she's up on the hill. So he could be up visiting her and just thought. But usually he would leave a note, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Uncle Mark! Where the hell is he? He's not fishing! He must be fishing in Loch Long. It's taking a long time.
Well, in Loch Long.
Oh, I just thought, is that because Loch Long is long?
Yeah.
So he's taking a long time.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah, so that was last April, I think it was, end of April. I've not seen my Uncle Mark, I've not seen him since. I don't know where he's got to, he's just keeping himself to himself basically. I could have went up there last night, but it's too far. It's like really right up the top end of the loch, so too far. I'm sure he's doing alright, but nobody's heard from him. But like I say, he's a sort of guy who just likes to hide away and keep himself to himself, so we'll not see much of Mark, I think. I'll maybe go and visit him maybe next spring, something, I don't know. Like, he's not a very sociable type anyway, to be honest. Not very sociable at all.